Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest of 4 straight. The Buffalo Quad hoping to prevent another Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will take the field first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the big mistakes.
His progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything down. He got you 2 on second.
Touchdown, Buffalo! They took...
These two guys have been repping in practice.
Make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That'll be good enough, Coach. And Falcon fans have to be thrilled after the run he put up at Tennessee State.
Yeah, listen, this guy's an icon in the state of Ohio. After what he did winning a Heisman Trophy at Ohio State, and after what he built down at Tennessee State, there's a lot of reason for optimism, I think. This guy, this isn't just show, David. I think this guy has a lot of substance to him. I expect them to be pretty good.
Well, and I think that's the cool thing. He's already gone and done it, right? Like, he's a big name, Eddie George, especially like you mentioned in the state of Ohio, but being able to go now with coaching experience. You know, he started to build that program and started to win down the stretch. He learned how to be a head coach. Excited to see his next steps.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. On the move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
It's a running room. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Wants to throw. It's Pine. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The gun, the ground game. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They give it to him again. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Buffalo is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Dolak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
Back to throw, it's Pine. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Roberson. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Henderson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. He fires a bullet to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position, making sure that thing fell incomplete.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, set it, go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big 1st down.
Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snares it outside. It's Morrow.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, and making sure I was in there.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job, playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Big fella moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Pine. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Hogan.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's caught. It's Ridley. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll toss it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. It's McMillan. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. And the Falcons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Scanning the field, it's Pine. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Falcons! They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give on the inside. Wide open spaces. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
looking for a man. It's Roberson. Moving out of the pocket. Slithers into space. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure?
He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's McMillan. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's McMillan. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Dead center perfect. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Roberson. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Snow. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McMillan. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late?
Converts on 4th down, still going.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The give. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They go to the ground.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to pass. It's Pine. Fires to the big fella.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Ridley. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fires to the big fella.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. 4th down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Defense playing a bail technique. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's